C1 Algebra GCSE Review Examples 43 and 44. 43 is similar to 42. I'm going to concentrate on simplifying the third in the numerator and just leave the denominator alone. So 80, I need to split 80 into the product of two numbers. I'd like one of those numbers to be a square number. Now I could use 4 times 20. That would be okay. 4 is a square number, but 4 is not the biggest square number that goes into 80. So instead, I'm going to use a different pair of numbers. I'm going to use a pair of numbers which have the biggest square number that's a factor of 80. And with practice, you'll get used to identifying the biggest square factor. In this case, the biggest square factor of 80 is 16. The benefit of finding the biggest square factor is that it'll take us straight to the fully simplified version. If we went with the original one that I wrote down, going in 80 into 4 times 20, we could do that. Root 4 is 2, but then it's not fully simplified. Root 20 can be simplified even further. So eventually we'd get there, but the benefit of finding the biggest square number is it'll take us to the simplified version quicker. By that I mean the fully simplified version. So the square root of 16 is 4. Root 5 we can't do. Leave the denominator alone. Now, just notice top and bottom of this fraction have a common factor of 4. And we can cancel common factors only. Because 4 is a common factor here, top and bottom, we can cancel them, which leaves, fully simplified, just root 5. In example 44, we are simplifying 3 terms with an add and a takeaway. So what we need to do here is first of all concentrate on simplifying each individual term. First one, 5 root 6, cannot be simplified any further. I know that because 6 has no square factors. Apart from 1, but 1's a factor of everything, so we don't take any notice of it. Now, 24. The biggest square factor of 24 is 4. And to get 24, I need 4 times 6. Now, I'm noticing a pattern here. I've got root 6 there, root 6 here. So now I'm expecting this next one to also have a 6. It's just a way these questions are normally set up. So now I'm going to think, how many 6's are in 294? Now I know 50 6's are 300. So 50 6's are 300. We've got one less 6 there. It must be 49 6's. And again, you're much better at this with practice, finding the factors of our numbers inside the surds. So here we go. First term can't be simplified. The second one can though. We've got square root of 4, which is 2, and another 2. The 2 times by 2 gives us 4. Whatever you do, don't change the takeaway in front. Then we've got a plus. Square root of 49 is 7. So should be a 6. So each of the 3 terms have been simplified, and then I noticed they are all like terms. That's a multiple of root 6, that's a multiple of root 6, and so is that. So let's connect them together. Now, using the laws of BIDMAS, or BODMAS, we know adding and subtracting have to happen last. Now, a common misconception is that we have to do adding before we do subtracting. That is not true. Adding and subtracting are of equal importance. So in a question like this, where we have a subtract and then an add, we just need to carry out the operations working from left to right. So we've got 5, lots of root 6. Take away 4, lots of root 6, that's 1 root 6. and then plus 7, altogether 8 root 6. Whatever you do, don't think we have to add first and do 4 plus 7 to get 11. No, we don't need to. That's just wrong. Also, it's not 4, it's minus 4. So final answer, 8 root 6.